Jeff City and is going to continue playing baseball at East Central College. Number 4, Gabe Seavey from Rockwood Summit and is going to continue playing baseball at Missouri Southern. Number 5, Cameron Moser from Rockwood Summit and is going to continue playing baseball at University of Evansville. Number 6, Jackson Miller from Rockwood Summit and is going to continue playing baseball at Quincy University. Number 7, Alex Oslop from St. Dominic and is going to continue playing baseball at St. Charles Community College. Number 8, Dante Finley from Ruskin and is going to continue playing baseball at Wiley College. Number 9, Dante Finley from Ruskin and is going to continue playing baseball.
Hello, folks. Welcome back out to Southern Boone High School in Ashland, Missouri. We've got the Class 5 versus Class 6
Number 11,
Missouri High School Baseball Coaches Association All-Star Game. We got the announcers announcing the players on the field. We're going to give you the rundown of what we got for Class 5 first in the red. Number 1, Ethan Lip from Jefferson City High School going to Lincoln University. Number 2, Jordan Martin, Jefferson City High School going to the University of Arkansas to play baseball. Mason Wall, Jeff City, East Central College. Gabe Seavey from Rockwood Summit High School going to Missouri Southern to continue playing ball. Cameron Moser, who, as you can see, he's got that boot there on his foot, broke his foot in the state championships, but he's here. I love that. I love that. Heading to the University of Evansville from Rockwood Summit as well. Jackson Miller, Rockwood Summit catcher, going to Quincy University. Saw Alex Alsop in the district final of District 4 against Carter Hollingsworth. Alex Alsop, St. Dominic, going to St. Charles Community College. Alsop, great pitcher. Looking forward to seeing him. Dante Finley, Ruskin High School, going to Wiley College, baseball and accounting. Dante Finley from Ruskin. They are part of triplets. I found that out talking with Dante earlier. Heading to Wiley College, playing baseball and accounting. Casey Griffin from Union High School, Heartland Community. Connor Cernuti, Union High School, East Central. Tommy Hutzler, St. Pius X. He's going to Northwest Missouri to play football. Colin D. Sylvester, undecided from Warrenton High School. Logan Kirchhoff, Marshall High School, going to Mo Valley to play baseball. And you got Carter Hollingsworth from Fort Zumwalt East. Yes, that is the same Fort Zumwalt East my kids went to. Shout out to Coach Hill, Coach Lautzenheiser. State Fair Community College, he's headed to. Class 6 getting announced here. Number 2, Evan Abbott, Staley High School, Emporia State University, he's headed there. Brody Earlbeck, Staley High School, University of Iowa, heading there. Love to see that. Staley finished second in the state this year, losing to Blue Springs South in the state championship game. Keaton Scrivener, Raymore Peculiar High School, Highland Community College. Diesel Purnell going to from Raymore Peculiar High School, also going to Hutchinson Community College. Nick Dawson from Truman High School going to Crowder. Anthony Manfredi from Truman going to UMKC studying business there. Caden Deeney from Truman. Baker University, another great NAIA school there. Gannon Miller, Ozark High School. Heading to Drury University. Good program, good D2 program there. Finn Versalis, Neosho High School, going to Crowder College. Alex Rodriguez, also Neosho High School, undecided. Brandon Hill, Lee Summit North. We're going to step aside and we'll finish here in a moment, folks. All right, Brandon Hill, Pattonville High School, heading to Lee Summit North High School, heading to Butler County Community College, studying exercise science, playing some ball. Tyson Kaiser, Park Hill High School, Baker University. Jake Riggin, Lee Summit West, undecided. Garrett Anderson, Lee Summit West. Drury University, baseball and integrated business, Asian studies. Interesting. And Peyton Burdell, North Point High School, Quincy University, studying exercise science and playing some ball. Those are our lineups for today, folks. Looking forward to a very good ball game. The home team will be the boys in red from Class 5. On the mound to start this one off is going to be Alex Alsop. Leading off is Evan Abbott from Staley High School. Then we're going to see Brody Orlbeck and Keaton Scrivener to start off this game facing Alsop. Lefty. Good two-seam fastball with a lot of arm side run, folks, and a really nice off-speed breaking pitch. This young man pitched St. Dominic into the quarterfinals where they faced off. Against Rockwood Summit. And finished it off there. They're bringing me a fan with the extra windage coming right at us. I think we're in pretty good shape. There it is. Now it should be on. Yep, it's on. Like it. Thank you, sir.
Leading off for Class 6, number 2, Evan Abbott.
A little extra windage. I appreciate the folks bringing me a fan. We're out here in the sunshine. Hopefully it won't affect my microphone. Evan Abbott at the plate, lefty. Swinging .521 on the season. Hey, and right off the get, joining us up here in the booth. Got to turn the microphone on as we got ball one. Give me your name, young man.
Dante Finley.
Dante.
Straight out of Ruskin High School.
Ruskin High School, ground ball to the first baseman. That's going to be an out. Dante Finley, talk about your high school experience, young man. How's it been for you?
It's been a rough 4 years at Ruskin. You know, can't say the record, but the record was, we had our days. But other than that, we all fought strong. We had fun, just playing the game of baseball to get us here right now.
Not everything is a winning situation, Not everybody wins, but
yeah.
What do you take away from your experience there? What did you learn from it, bud?
Patience.
I like that.
Yeah, learned a lot of patience. Be patient, and gentle with everybody because they're new. So, yeah, so it's a lot of helping going around at Ruskin. Yeah, my brothers and I, we did a lot.
Now you are one of 3.
Yeah, a
triplets.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Is that is it fun playing with your brothers? Or you play with one brother, correct? Baseball.
Yeah, just for today we playing with one.
Just today, but
yeah.
You guys normally all play together?
Yes, all of us usually play together. Same chemistry, of course, but the fun thing about it is that telepathically we always know what we're gonna think. So, yeah, it's kind of fun.
Kind of knowing what's going on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So talk to us about you're heading to Wiley.
Yes, Wiley College.
Playing baseball, studying accounting.
Now batting number 5.
What brought that choice? Yeah, accounting, that's a tough gig right there, bro.
Yeah, but originally I wanted to do mechanical engineering, but they don't have the class I want to do down there, so my pops just told me to do accounting, so we went to accounting. And plus, it was probably the only school that offered us for to play baseball.
So what do you want to continue your baseball career? What's your ultimate goals for that?
I want to be in the major leagues. Yeah, of course, play in the major leagues. Yeah, it's kind of been my goal since probably kindergarten, since I first started playing baseball. I grew up watching Alcides Escobar play, so it just kind of encouraged me to play.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was a nice play.
That is a heck of a play from the Union player Connor Cernuti, stealing a hit away from Keaton Scrivener.
Yeah.
We'll stay here just a moment, finish our conversation with Mr. Finley. When you're looking at that next level, when you're heading to Wiley, how do you think that will help you continue to get better as you pursue that next step?
I don't really know, but I think, yeah, it's gonna get me like better, to be able to transfer to like a better school or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like I want to say probably D1. Yeah, I want to go D1. So I think NAI is probably a good step for me. I'm going forward to my college career.
NAIA is good baseball. There's a lot of good NAIA baseball programs in this state. And where's Wiley at?
It's in Marshall, Texas.
Marshall, Texas.
Yeah.
So you're heading down to Texas. And man, that's not an easy step, is it?
No, it's not. It's gonna be a long 8 hours. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just with ×3 of luggage. So yeah, it's gonna be. Oh man, it's
Looking
gonna
forward
be big.
to it?
Yeah.
Mr. Finley, thanks for taking the time to chat with us, buddy.
No problem.
How's your experience here? What do you think
Now
about
batting
being an
number 1,
all-star?
Ethan.
It's kind of great. I never would have thought I would become an all-star one day. I guess that just comes with being a leader and playing hard at Ruskin. Showcasing yourself. Especially you got like a small group. People development around you. So, yeah.
Very good. Jake Riggin on the mound for the Class 6 Blue Squad, leading off Ethan Lip from Jefferson City High School.
Yeah, but I hope I learned a lot from this All-Star game, going forward for college.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of prospects here, future prospects.
Yeah, there's some dudes. Lip with a single. Well, good luck to you, young man.
Yeah.
And pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
Now batting number 2,
All right.
Jordan Martin.
Leadoff single. Jordan Martin coming. What's up, buddy? Jordan Martin at the plate. Mason Wall on deck. And that's ball 1-1. We saw Jake Riggin this year against Blue Springs. We live streamed the game there. A little rough outing he had there. Looked good, but just, that ball, I think he slipped a little. And Lip takes advantage of the wild pitch and heads to second base. 2 balls and a strike to Martin. And another ball in the dirt and past the catcher. And the Lip advances to third. Martin this year on the season hit .415, 6 doubles, 2 triples, a home run. He had 26 runs driven in, scored 42, which is very impressive. Heading to the University of Arkansas, probably for his pitching prowess, I would imagine. It's a 3-1 count here. And that is shot past the second baseman. for an RBI single to put Class 5 up on the board with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning.
3, Mason Wall.
Mason Wall now from Jefferson City High School. Hit .395 on the season. A .949 OPS, takes strike one. 20 ribbies, 24 runs scored. And a little blooper that is going to get down in front of the right fielder. Martin on his horse. Coach holds him up. That's head coach at St. Dominic, Cyrell, at third base, along with Jeremy Howell at first base from Ruskin High School.
Number 4, Gabe Seavey.
So first and second, nobody out here. Runs already in. And back-to-back singles brings up Gabe Seavey from Rockwood Summit High School. Seavey committed to playing at Missouri Southern. Heck of a good pitcher, this young man. Had a pretty good year at the plate this year for Summit, .313. 24 ribbies, had 7 doubles. Riggin still trying to find it. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Martin was thinking about it, had a good jump, but just didn't go. 3 balls and a strike. Grounded foul. Ooh. Oh, man. Tough crowd, Coach. Tough crowd. Full count. Riggin trying to work himself back into this and get an out here. Grounded to the third baseman, out at 2, and the turn. Nice double play turned here. 5-4-3 around the horn for out.
Now batting number 6. Jackson
For 2
Miller.
outs. Jackson Miller, Rockwood Summit heading to Evansville. No, sorry. Cameron Mosier is injured. Jackson Miller's heading to Quincy. I was right. Mr. Mosier, we're going to scoot that one out of the way there. Got the cast on his foot. Joined again here by Coach Dave Hicks. Dave, it's been a successful day, man.
It has. It's been a blast, and here's the crazy thing. We were just talking about this up in the busted aluminum bat. Oh, my word. That is only the second time I have seen that, and nobody's hurt. Thank goodness. It landed halfway between the pitcher and second baseman.
Wow, that's one of those. That's one of the Atlas.
With an open door.
Wow.
They're selling.
Only the second time I've ever seen that in my coaching career.
I've never seen that. Oh, man.
Wow.
But anyway, so let's continue.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, here's the crazy thing. The guest team, the visitors, which has been the blue team, the first 2 games, have won this game.
Yes.
So Coach Lurch, head coach, or I guess all 3 of the coaches from the Class 6 blue team chose to just let Class 5 be the visitors. Or, I'm sorry, be the home team today. I wonder if there's a little strategy involved in that. They're down 1-0 right now.
They are down 1-0, but in the last one, Class 3 jumped up 4-0.
Yeah.
And so, hey, you never know.
Never know.
It was a 1-2-3 for Allsop. Looks like Allsop's going to go a second inning here. And this young man, Allsop, he is a dandy of a pitcher. And we're going to see him face, to start off, Diesel Purnell from Ray Peck, your boy.
This is one of our guys.
Let's talk to him. Tell us about this young man here.
Oh, I tell you what,
as he pops one sky high, that's a big league pop fly right there for out number 1. Anyway.
I've had the joy to be around Diesel for the last 3 years, and he's been a 4-year starter for us at shortstop. He's just a great young man. Really works at his craft. Smart kid, academic All-State. I just love being around that kid every day at practice, and he sets the tone for us. And he's going to be successful whatever he chooses to do. He's going to go play at Hutchinson County Community College, too.
You had Keaton Scrivener, who was up in that last inning there. Talk about that young man.
Oh, Keaton is another one. Those are, Keaton and I have a little special bond because I had Keaton's half-brother as a student and a player at Harrisonville.
Oh,
so I got to coach both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
His brother Mason's, but Keaton's a great kid. Again, he works hard. He has come back from 3 ACL tears.
Really?
Yeah, and he did it. The first one, I believe, was his sophomore year.
Anthony Manfredi.
Wow.
And
that's some stick-to-itiveness right there,
yeah.
Coach.
Yes, it was, and he came back from that and was in the middle of rehabbing and trying to get cleared and doing some box jumps and tore it again.
Oh my goodness.
And the third one he tore sliding into home at Staley. And this is the type of kid he is. Even though he couldn't play, he came to every game, every practice, until he was cleared to go. I mean, he may not have been in uniform. He would wear his jersey. He was right there supporting everybody and everything, and he just
that's character, isn't it?
Oh, it is. He's
character.
awesome character kid.
This is Manfredi at the plate. Truman High School. Manfredi hit .347 on this season, 7 doubles, a triple. He had 34 runs scored, so you can tell he was at the top of the order there.
Yes, he was.
Getting on base.
Yes, he was.
Did you have trouble getting him out, Coach?
Yes, we did. When we played Truman, we had to. It was a tight game, and they're tough competitors, and we ended up walking them off in the bottom of the 7th, beat them 5-4. So it was a great ball game.
Wow. Carnuti makes another play, 4-3 there. We're going to the bottom of the second inning with a 1-0 score. We'll be right back.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, we're back here. We've got Coach Dave Hicks sitting in with us, calling this game. We're going to have some fun. We've got the young man, looks like, is it going to be Allsop leading off here, or is it, did I miss one? No, it'll be, looks like Alex Allsop. No. Yes, no, is he not going to swing the bat? Maybe he made the last out. I was talking to somebody. It's probably my fault.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, this is Dante Finley from
This is
Ruskin.
Dante Finley. We did talk with Dante. That was a very fun conversation talking with Dante. Heading down to Wiley College, Texas, in
Yeah.
AI school. You know, that's something, Dave, strike one, I think is very underrated is NAIA baseball.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Again, another opportunity to go play somewhere.
Absolutely.
You know, and they take a lot of guys. You know?
Yes. Yeah, because they'll put a JV squad and they'll go play different schools, and they'll play a lot of D2 schools as well.
Yes, they do. Yep. This is interesting. Dante and Dondre Finley, twins.
They're triplets.
Oh, okay.
Triplets. They're
There's a third
yeah,
one.
see, he's
Okay.
right there. He goes.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, got it. Okay.
He's sitting right there. Come over
Got
and say
it.
hi, bro. Gotta say hello.
This is awesome.
Get the other brother in there. Tell him your name, bud.
I'm DJ Finley.
DJ, you just rooting them on today?
Yes, sir.
You gonna go play college ball with them?
Yes, sir.
Where you head to?
Wiley University.
All three of them.
All three.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
That's
young
awesome.
man. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I love this, man. That's a cool thing. Love that. Dante strikes out. That's number 9. Jake Riggin back on the mound there, kind of finding himself a little bit. Only gave up one run. That was
number 9, Dante.
that was a little tough one, but he got out of it. But I think that's so cool. You have the two brothers, All-Stars from Ruskin. The other one, they're all heading down to Wiley
Yeah.
College, play
It's
together.
awesome. That's
Isn't that
awesome.
neat?
Yeah, I was talking to the family up there. They got here at noon today. There was a miscommunication on the email or something. I think she was reading the All-State meeting and thought they had to be here at noon. So they spent a lot of time at the ballpark today.
That's not all bad.
No, but very, very nice family. I enjoyed visiting with them and getting to know them a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes here to Dondre Finley. 1 out. Lefty on lefty. 2-2.
We got to face Jake Riggins in the regular season as well. He's tough left-handed pitcher
Yes,
right
he
there.
is.
A lot of breaking stuff.
We saw him against Blue Springs. We live streamed a game there at Blue Springs, and he struggled in that one.
Yeah.
Blue Springs got him, but that was an interesting one for me. Lee Summit West. I know Coach Meyer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was kind of one of those things.
Now batting number 10.
It's a younger team than people
Casey
thought, right?
Griffin.
Yes.
A lot of inexperience there.
Yeah.
Even with some of the big names they had,
Right.
it was still a lot of inexperience there,
Yeah.
right, Coach?
Yeah, they are young, and they're going to be okay. They always have arms, unfortunately for us.
Now, you guys are in the KC Suburban Silver, correct?
No, we are
You
gold.
gold?
Yeah, the SEC of high school baseball
Boy,
in
I'll
Missouri.
tell you, it's true. I think there's 2 conferences. I think we talked about this before. Casey Griffin now at the plate. Casey Griffin, Union High School. This young man can pitch it. But he's also hit 361 on the season, 12 ribbies, 22 runs. He had a really good season. Union had a really good season and run nice. Oh, heck of a nice throw by the catcher there. Number 12, Gannon Miller from Ozark High School.
Yeah, nice toss.
Cuts him down. And so erases, and we're at 2 outs now.
That was Dondre Finley. He had
Yes.
walked previous at bat, trying to steal.
3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that I think we were talking last night, and I think 4 out of the last 6 state champions have come out of our conference.
Set it away so you can talk. There we go.
There we go.
Now batting number 11, Connor.
A little
And-
space.
There we go.
Makes it a little easier. My bag's sitting on the table over
That's
there.
okay. I didn't. This is
Like,
your
could
work
you
area.
move it, man?
No. Hey, you know what? I don't want to invade your work area here.
Oh,
and
you're doing
make
fine.
you feel
You're not.
uncomfortable.
No. Casey Griffin gets the walk. So he's at first. It's 2 outs. Up comes Connor Cernuti, who, heck of a ball player, made a fantastic play and pops out to the second baseman to end the inning.
Good play.
We're heading to the top of the third inning with the score 1-0 Red Team.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, we're back. Oh, we got on the mound, we got Dante Finley, shortstop pitcher. So let's look and see what we got here. Some numbers for Mr. Finley.
He's throwing to his brother.
Yes, he is. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I love that. 24 innings pitched. His forte is looks like it's at the plate. But 27 Ks, 2023 MLB Urban Youth of the Year, 2024 second team All GKC Suburban Conference White Division. Some accolades for the young man, looking to continue his athletic career and pursue that dream, right?
Yeah.
Caden Deeney from Truman High School. Coach, these are all guys up in your neighborhood.
Yeah. They, those Truman kids, they're tough, And this one here, he led off for them against us. He is a tough out. He knows the strike zone. If it's not a strike, he's not swinging.
Good plate discipline.
Great plate discipline, and he can run a little bit too.
That's you can say what you want to, but a 17, 18-year-old kid having that it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard at the major league level. Big swing and a miss.
A little up and in on that one.
Coach over there from Truman High School.
Corey Latham, good guy.
Victor Fink, Pattonville. And I met Coach Fink. We live streamed a game they did. Pattonville played against St. Charles West.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a couple years ago now.
Yeah.
And met Coach Fink then. Heck of a nice guy. Losing some seniors this year. Be interested to see how Pattonville kind of bounces back from that.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
My former softball assistant at Harrisonville, Andrea, it's Dwyer now. He was Andrea Eagle, teaches with Coach Fink at
right?
Pattonville, yeah.
Oh, there you
she
go.
was with us when we made the Final Four in 2013 at Harrisonville in softball.
Now, for the folks watching, where's Harrisonville?
Harrisonville is about 25 miles south of Kansas City, just off of Interstate 49 or 71 Highway, whichever one you want to call it. Just south of Ray Peck, Raymore Peculiar. It's kind of weird because it goes, as you're going south, it's Grandview and then Belton and then Raymore and then Peculiar, and then about 6 miles down the road is Harrisonville.
Okay.
So, and they all pretty well run into each other except for Peculiar and Harrisonville.
Fly ball to center field. Catch mate, out number 1.
Now batting number 12,
That is,
Gannon Miller.
Excuse me, Ethan Lip. I was looking at the wrong. Ethan Lip out in center field, making the catch.
Gannon Miller looks like he's pretty well put together, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got that
Prototypical,
ball.
yeah,
Looks like a football
prototypical catcher look. And I don't mean that in a negative way.
No.
By all, and there's a rocket.
And ropes one into center field, takes the first pitch and says, "Thank you very much. I'll take that." for a one-out single.
Now batting number 14, Versilius.
And that does bring up into the order here Finn
Verslus. Yes.
That's a tough one, man.
It is, when they're checking in up there, I always ask them, I'm like, how do you pronounce your name? Because I have to let the announcer know and let you know.
It's not easy, man.
It's not easy. And sometimes by the time I get down here, I screw it up again.
So Versalus at the plate. This young man from Neosho High School. Neosho had a good year.
Yeah, they did.
Good year.
Yeah, they're in a tough district down there, too.
District 6.
Yes.
And not to mention, it was kind of interesting that Joplin came out of that.
Yes. I'm friends with Coach Wolf down there at Joplin, and I know when I talked to him this past winter at the coaches clinic, he was talking about they were going to be young, but and then after they won their district, and I was texting back and forth with him. He says we're about a year early. He says, but I will take it.
Absolutely.
They just came together at the right time.
That's sometimes the experience factor. You get that experience and that rolls into the next year. So it'll be interesting to see what Joplin does.
Yes. And sometimes that inexperience helps you out because
they don't know any
they don't know any better.
Runner goes, no opportunity. And that ball was up in the zone. It's 2 balls, no strikes, and a stolen base for Gannon Miller, who's being run for. Looks like I didn't catch who that was.
I did not either.
Probably the last out, I'd imagine, for free substitutions. That ball's low. Looks what is that? Number 11?
11 or 10.
Caden Dean.
Oh, that's I think that's Manfredi.
Anthony Manfredi from Truman High School. Little wheel. That's a strike. Number 14 at the plate. Finn Verslus. Yes? Versulus.
Verslus. Yes.
I'm going to get it right.
Yeah.
Runner goes, and that's a balk. So the balk, runner's at third. Verslus at the plate. It's 3 balls and a strike, and that ball is fouled back out of play. It's 1 out.
Oh, nice hands, Coach Lurch.
And that is Jonathan Lurch over there from Raymore Peculiar High School, which most people just shorten up and just say Ray-Peck.
Yes, sir. Short and sweet.
Why not, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's a combination, I take it, of and that's going to be fair. He's going to go to first, and nice play by number 3, Mason Wall from Jeff City. That's a heck of a throw.
Yeah,
the
it
run
was.
Scores, but I like the fact that he just got the out.
Yes. He just stayed locked on, knew he couldn't get it out at home, and decided I'm going to go to first. And strong throw, off-balance throw.
That's a heck of a play by the young man. So it's a 1-1 ball game. We're back even. Alex Rodriguez from Neosho. Nope. That can't be. I'm missing somebody here.
This is Brandon Hill.
I skipped over a couple.
This is Brandon Hill from Lee Summit North High School. Another good kid. Tough out.
Well, I don't have him in my package here, so.
Well, that's on me. I apologize.
That's okay. Is it? And because we have, and this is the young man from Lee Summit North. So, Coach, Fill us in.
Well, what I know about Brandon is he plays center field for Lee Summit North, right-handed hitter, has some speed, and he will go get anything in the outfield. Disciplined hitter, great kid. Got to talk to him when we played him in the regular season, and then up top up there, and it's a very nice young man.
Heading to Butler Community College, play
Yes.
some ball and study exercise science.
Uh-oh.
Drove one deep, and he got, oh! And the park held it. He thought he had that one. I think he hit it well. Wind's blowing in a little bit from.
Oh, the disappointment.
Yeah. Wind held that one in. We're headed to the bottom of the third inning, 1-1 score.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stone face, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, number 12, Tommy Hutzler from St. Pius X. This young man's
number 12,
headed to Mo Valley College, or excuse me, Northwest Missouri, to play football. And
Yes.
he looks like a football player.
Yeah, he's a big, tall kid, probably a wide receiver, defensive end type. He was also talking up there when he checked in that a baseball coach is wanting him to play, and I think he would be interested in doing it, but football wants him to focus on football for right now. And I understand that. You're getting your scholarship for football. You better honor that first.
Exactly. 1-1 the count. He hit .458 on the season. 5 doubles, 3 triples, a home run with 14 ribbies. That's pretty solid at the plate.
Yeah, St. Pius X up there. They're out of a private Catholic school up in North Kansas City, and they're usually a pretty solid program.
And I know they were, but see, that's the thing. And I know it's the way it is. I understand the championship points, and he goes down swinging. Jake Riggin taking care of business. But, St. Pius X probably enrollment-wise.
Enrollment-wise, so when I was at Harrisonville, they're class 3 probably enrollment-wise.
That's what I thought. So class 5, I mean, it's tough, but I think that's. Oh, and the ball gets past the first baseman. So I'm not going to call that an error or anything.
Now that was
I'm not the official scorer.
Yeah, that was I do not want to get my hand broke because he carry me into the runner, and I hope it doesn't hurt the runner too bad when he hits him.
Absolutely. So we'll give him a hit, Coach.
That sounds like a deal. That was kind of a tough play anyway. Slow roller toward third.
Colin DeSylvester at first. Throw back. He's safe. Yeah. Don't go too far, Dave. We're gonna.
I've got to send Coach Chick some team photos. I forgot to.
Logan Kirchhoff. Foul back out of play. Go ahead and have a seat. Yeah. Make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Take that mic. Tell the folks who you are.
Brandon Hill.
I'm going to Butler Community College next year. I'll play baseball, and I'm a major in exercise science.
And that ball is foul. Dude, you missed it by that much.
Oh, yes. I mean, I guess I got to start doing more push-ups or something.
Well, the wind is blowing in a little, but I mean, it was at the warning track, but I thought you got all of it.
Me too.
Yeah. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
Talk to us about your season, young man. High school, your experience. You know, what's it been for you?
For me, it might have been a little bit different than others because we're not really known as a baseball school, but I still had fun. I got to play varsity all 4 years and start. So I've got to play with a lot of, older people. Got to play against some older comp, and I think it paid off now.
Has it helped you grow and get better as a ball player?
Yes, I think just seeing more live pitching, it helps you as a player. If you don't see that, you won't be able to hit nothing.
Well, you guys, I mean, goodness, it's not like, and that's a strikeout for Kirchhoff, it's not like you guys aren't playing in one of the toughest conference in the state. You're seeing big-time arms all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. There's some games where we see, like, D1 arms, and I would say our conference was pretty tough. We had teams like Staley, Blue Springs South, Liberty North, all the Lee Summit schools, so pretty solid schools. Yeah.
Did you guys see Earl Beck at all this year?
We did not. Our team is not the team that they would pitch him against.
Okay. That's what it is, right? There you go. So Kirchhoff down strikes. We're back to the top of the order. Ethan Lip. We're speaking with Brandon Hill. Brandon, that next step for you going to Butler. What's your goals, man? What's your aspirations here?
Out of Butler, I would love to go play, D1, but that's just a goal. I got to put in the work for that. So we'll see what they have for me. I think I can go D1 out of Butler.
Very good, very good.
With some hard work.
You're talking about studying exercise science too. When your education, I always think those things are important. What's your thought process if, as those things move forward? Is it just a matter of some kind of therapeutic ideas, being a trainer, whatnot?
Yeah. So my junior year of high school, I took human anatomy, and we were learning about like the body and the movements and stuff. And I think that correlates really well with baseball. And I would love to, be able to like help people get in shape, become better at baseball. So I think if I went down that exercise science path, I could help people do that,
Very good, very good. Jordan Martin coming up, RBI single, the only run for them. Pretty good curveball, missed outside.
Barely.
What's this experience like for you being here, selected as an All-Star?
First, I'm honored, and I would like to thank God. But it's pretty cool to see all these people that I've played against or with over the last few years, seeing new faces out here. So it's good to see, everybody out here just trying to play some baseball.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Why not?
Why not?
Right? Absolutely. Well, we're enjoying it. I was hoping, man, I wanted to make that big call on the big fly. You got to do that for me now.
Man, all right, yeah, my next at bat, I'll try. All right.
Mr. Brandon Hill, thanks for stopping by,
thank you.
young man. Good luck to you.
Absolutely.
All right, Jordan Hill battling here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Appreciate these players taking the time to come by, chat with us. And that's off the glove. And everybody advances one. D. Sylvester at third, Lip at first. Looks like Hollingsworth and Alsop are not participating in the batting order. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ground ball back up the middle to it for the out. And to quell the threat is the second baseman. Heck of a nice play. They strand two. We're heading to the top of the fourth, 1-1 score.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Had to scale the fence. They locked the gate back up.
I hope. Is Ash still around? Okay, good. Because he's got to unlock that gate for me so I can get a drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we actually had a gate on it.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, number 4 on the mound for the Red Squad, Class 5, is Gabe Seavey. Rockwood Summit heading to Missouri Southern. This young man has pretty good future, I think, ahead of him. And Missouri Southern, they've been recruiting well. That program's on the upside.
Yes.
Listen, you know, I think I've got Dave Hicks back with me here. You know, Dave, you look around the landscape of just in Missouri, if you want to play some college baseball, D3, D2, NAIA, junior college, D1, it's just coming to the place of understanding where you are right now as a baseball player.
Exactly.
Correct?
Yes. Find a place where you fit and where you're going to get playing time. There's, you know, it doesn't make any difference if it's in the Boot Heel, Northeast. You know, we had a kid from Harrisonville about 6-7 years ago who went to Hannibal LaGrange. And
My son played in Hannibal LaGrange.
yeah, and it was a great experience for him.
Yes. You're going to play some good competition. You're going to play top. I mean, Lyon College has been a top 20 team. Columbia College is consistently a top 20 team.
Yeah.
Missouri Baptist had a fantastic season.
Yeah.
Central
Now batting
Methodist
number
is
18,
always a good
Tyson
program.
Kaiser.
Evangels on the and Mission. Randy Merriman down there
Yes.
coaching at Mission
Yes.
University.
Yes, and I didn't realize they had changed their name, and I'm going, okay, where's Mission University?
Because wasn't it
And
Baptist Bible
it was
College?
Baptist
Yeah.
Bible College,
Yeah.
yes. BBC is what we used to call it when I
Yeah.
lived down there. So,
Yeah.
yes.
So, NAIA.
And here's another one, College of the Ozarks.
College of the Ozarks, exactly, and they've had a pretty good program.
Yes, Coach Richardson does a good job down there. They hosted our senior All-Stars one year, and they did a great job with it. And but he couldn't keep his player. Oh, there's a rocket.
That's Tyson Kaiser
Now batting number 21, Peyton.
leads
Fidel.
off. Did we not see Mr. Rodriguez? Doesn't look like it.
No, we did not. Tyson Kaiser from Park Hill High School and going to Baker University to play baseball. There's another one just over the line in Kansas, Baker University.
Exactly. Throw over by Seavey. Runner's back in. I was hoping we were going to get to see Cam Mosier, but the foot, talked to him before, and you know, he broke it during the game, and that's what's crazy. And he kept pitching.
Yeah, and I was Peyton, I believe it's Burdell.
Yes.
Hey,
correct.
I got that one right.
Yes.
Up now. You know, Cam had emailed me and said that he was not going to be able to make it because he broke his foot, and he sounded disappointed. So I said, well, you know, you can come out, get your jersey, hang out with the guys, And, I mean, that's entirely up to you, or we can mail it to you, whatever you want to do. And he goes, I'll be there to support my teammates.
I love that.
And just says a lot about him.
That's right.
And I've been watching him. He'd been walking around talking to everybody, guys he played with, guys he played against, and that's why we do this.
Absolutely. I think it's fantastic, and I hope, as we're working with the Coach Association, I appreciate this so much, getting to know, and I'm always about relationship building, because I think that's what it's about. This is high school baseball. We're focused on high school baseball. Hope to build this relationship and continue to build this and grow this and keep getting the big time players come out, and grow this into some fun. There's a lot of good baseball players in this state.
Yes.
And I know there's kids that go ahead and go into the summer and then there's, but what's cool about this to me, Dave? We got a 2-2 count, nobody out, runner at first, and Peyton Burdell at the plate. But one of the things that I think is cool, we have here from class. Oh. That was a fence.
That was nasty.
Now batting number 2.
And
Abbott.
Burdell's down on strikes looking. But you see Jordan Martin here. You see Brody Earlbeck here. They're not throwing today.
Yeah.
But they're still here competing. I love that.
Yeah. And, that's what we're starting to find, or what I'm starting to find too, more and more. Oh,
that ball's hammered.
Over him.
That's Casey Griffin out there. I think he might have lost that in the sun.
Yeah, that was a sun ball for sure.
So Evan Abbott, the beneficiary.
Now batting number 3, Brody Earlbeck.
Gets the double. And now we have
Brody Earlbeck. Brody Earlbeck out.
Yeah, 2 on, nobody, or 1 out in a 1-1 ball game. Second and third, Earlbeck at the plate. Earlbeck did pretty well offensively. Not, he's going to go to college and pitch, but he hit .343 on the season with 11 doubles, 2 home runs, drove in 21, and an OPS of 1.031.
Oh, I know that. They're in our conference, Staley High School.
I'm not sharing any secret information here with Coach Hayes.
He's a good player. He's a good player. Their top 5 were really tough, and he was usually in the 3 or 4 hole for them.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty close. Abbott, Earlbeck, and Easton Felipe, who is not here, was their 1, 2, and 3.
They were pretty dynamic at the top of that order.
Yes, they were.
Ball 2, Mr. Martin. Mr. Hicks is
I'm going to turn it over to you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Share it in there. Grab a seat, young man. Tell the people who you are.
I'm Jordan Martin. Go to Jefferson City High School. Committed to Arkansas to be a pitcher.
Very good. What'd you think of that play? Your boys out there working hard?
Yeah, it's nice. It's fun to get back out here in an All-Star game, have some fun with your high school teammates one last time before you probably won't be able to see them for a while. So being out here and just soaking up all of it's pretty awesome.
You got first and second, 2 outs now. Stevie's looking pretty good on the mound. Have you seen him pitch before?
I have not. He's pretty good. He's got a good breaking ball.
Hey, yes, he does. Yes, he does. So, heading to, before we get to all that stuff, your high school experience, what's that been like for you? How have you grown as a person from, I know you played basketball. You guys have made some runs. But what's that been for you, bro?
It's been awesome. Kind of have a lot of family that went through Jefferson City High School. My dad, my brothers, my uncle. So being able to follow through their footsteps, and I even got to break some of my uncle's records through there. So that would be
basketball or baseball?
Both, actually.
Both?
So I broke some cousins' records in basketball and broke my uncle's in baseball. So
you're enjoying talking about
that.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny. But I would say he wanted me to break it. He was very supportive.
That's awesome.
So it was pretty awesome. Just I think even going through there, being a leader, representing for younger kids. I think I was all around here. There's a lot of kids that look up to high schoolers, so it's pretty cool.
Keaton Scrivener flies out to center field to end that. We're going to stay right here and continue our conversation. Mr. Martin, I think records are made to be broken, right? You know, and so when you're walking through these things, you know, your teammates and people that you've known, what are those relationships like for you that way, buddy?
It's pretty cool. Just not even with breaking the records. I think what I like most is just being around my friends. I think we've made a lot of great bonds, especially on the court and off the court. I think the biggest thing I took away from this my senior season in high school is just the bonds we had with each other and how much fun we had playing the game together, which I think helped us have so much success during the regular season. So I think just the bonds I've created with all the friends and all the coaches I've made were able to coach me. I'm just super thankful for it all.
Talk to us a little bit about you know, your journey through here. I mean, you've had some pub with both baseball and basketball. What makes you? What was the deciding factor for you going and playing baseball at Arkansas? Did you ever think about playing college basketball?
Not necessarily. I think going in my freshman year, I always played basketball my whole life, so I was kind of going in just like I'm gonna keep playing it for fun, kind of staying active. A lot of coaches told me I should keep playing 2 sports, stay active. And then kind of surprised myself with just athleticism and just going out there and having fun. I think was the key thing. I think I surprised myself, and then kind of junior year, I kind of started to get some looks for basketball. But then that's kind of when baseball just kept rising for me. So I kind of just stuck with baseball. There was some basketball talk, but I think baseball has always been my first love. So I kind of want to stick with it and just see how far I can go with it.
What's your goals? I know you're there, University of Arkansas. I mean, I'm sure at this point you're thinking MLB and that thought process. But as a person, you know, when you look at going to the University of Arkansas, what's your goals as far as, you know, education, things like that? I'm sure it's important to you and your family as well.
Yeah. It's kind of been a thing in my life. My dad's been always baseball, and my mom's big on school, so I'm kind of fortunate to be able to talk to my mom about the school side of things. We're talking about like sports management. I want to stay into the sports stuff. My dad, he's a trainer. He trains kids for baseball, so I kind of want to take that and make it even bigger, have a business with it, just kind of learn about the body, just kind of a trainer. I like sticking with baseball and then giving back to younger kids, so I think that's kind of what I want to do when I get older.
Absolutely. Being selected here to the All-Star team, we got. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna take care of some business here. Mason Wall's already been there. We've got. No, that is Mason Wall. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Mason Wall at the plate. I had it right to begin with. 395 on the season. He singled his first at bat, leading off the inning in a 1-1 ball game. But being an All-Star here this weekend, what's that mean to you?
Oh, it's really cool. Like I said, my brothers went through JC, and they actually played in this too. So I think that was kind of my parents kind of not really talked me into it, but they were kind of gave me some words of encouragement of why I should play, and I thought it was even cool to be able to go out and play. That my brother did it, so it wasn't hard to talk me into it. Being able to go out one last time with my friends and just have fun playing the sport I love, it's fun. So being a part of it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great time. You know, it's no pressure. We're just playing some ball, right?
Yeah.
Get out there and, as Mr. Wall, you guys are competing very well against these Class 6 guys.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think we were talking about it before. We got nothing to lose. Go out and have fun and swing hard.
And today you're not pitching, which I get that, but you get to swing the bat. You've already had a single. Enjoying that, right? You're not going to do that much more, are you?
Yeah, it's also a good reason for me to come out here, get to hit one last time. So it's pretty awesome to be able to come out and get a hit.
So where are you playing in the summer, or are you going to be playing?
I'm going to go to Arkansas to do summer school.
Okay.
So around June 30th, the end of this month, I'll be going out to Arkansas to start working with the coaches, That was a close one there. Start working with the coaches and start taking a class just to get in the system and start just being around all the guys.
Absolutely. Well, young man, first time we've got to meet. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Excited to be here, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Good luck to you,
Thank
and all the success in the world, buddy.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Jordan Martin, folks. So, Seavey down on strikes.
Jackson Miller.
And Jackson Miller grounds to the second baseman for out number 2.
Now batting number 8, Dante Finley.
Dante Finley at the plate. His second at bat. This young man hit .333 on the season, 9 ribbies, 13 stolen bases, double, triple. That's to the backstop, and Wall is up 90 feet to third base with 2 outs. It's a 2-0 count. Another wild pitch, and looks like the red team has an opportunity to take this lead. On the mound, looks like they're number 15. That is Finn Verslus. Two 2-1 count now. That's outside Verslus. Struggling here with this at bat. 3 balls and a strike. It's Dante Finley. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Time's called. Strike 3. Good pitch. We're heading to the top of the 5th inning, 1-1 score.
Give me a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks. Number 6 at the plate, Diesel Purnell from Ray More Peculiar. Seavey back on the mound. Fouled back into the catcher.
Diesel Purnell.
Blue taking a minute. That's always tough. Jackson Miller behind the plate. Curveball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, Mr. Purnell is doing some damage up there backwards. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mercy. Sun going down on a beautiful day out here at Southern Boone High School in Ashland, Missouri. And the old changeup has him way out front. It's foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. I want to thank my terrific staff working hard today in the trailer. It's warm in there. That was interesting. Lauren and Drew Klutz bringing you all the pictures, all the graphics, working hard back there. 3 games in 1 day. We appreciate them working hard back there. Ground ball to the first baseman. Mason Walls takes it himself for out number 1.
Now batting number 9, Nick Dawson.
Nick Dawson. Truman High School. Hit .343 on the season. 26 ribbies. Home run, triple, and 3 doubles. Heading to Crowder Community College. All-Conference 2023, All-Conference 2024. Both first team. First did it in the outfield, then it did it at first base. So this young man has got some prowess in both in and outfield. Takes ball 1. That's up. 2 balls, no strikes to Nick Dawson. Big cut. Great off speed there by Seavey. Had him way out front for the swing and miss. Caden Deeney hustling over to get the ball. Fastball. Little late on it. Got some free popcorn they're giving away back here. Everybody, probably concession stand trying to get it all gone. Good battle here. That's a walk
Number 10, Anthony Manfredi.
to Nick Dawson. Manfredi coming to the plate. 1-1 ball game. Manfredi, 347 on the season, 34 runs. We talked about him. UMKC's heading there to study business. Takes the ball. One ball, one strike to Manfredi. Throw over. He's safe. I have a brick wall in front of me, so I'm just looking at blue when he throws over there. Well, in front of me for first base. Little lazy fly. And it's going to drop. So off the end of the bat, the ball drops for Manfredi for the single. Caden Deeney coming up. Deeney, 282 on the season, 28 runs scored, 6 doubles, triple. This young man's heading to Baker University. 2022 All-District, 2023 All-Conference, second team shortstop, and 2024 All-Conference first team shortstop. So this young man at Truman's had a nice career. At the plate with a runner in scoring position. Curveball popped it foul out of play. Hope it didn't strike the ball girl. Two balls and a strike. CV laboring a bit here. Wind's picking up in from left field. Fastball misses up. 3-1. Good opportunity here with just one out for the Blue Squad, Class 6, to get that go-ahead run in to score. Swing and foul tipped into the glove. Well, how are we doing?
Good, how are you, sir?
See if that's on. You got to go pick up my water, though. Thank you. We're going to sit that in the floor. All right. See if that, just talk into it.
Now batting number 12, Yannon Miller.
What's your name?
No dice yet.
Oh, wait. We do have to turn it on. I was waiting for my crack staff in the trailer.
It is.
All right, there you go. Now tell the folks who you are, buddy.
Hello, I'm Diesel Purnell.
Diesel Burnell from Raymore Peculiar High School. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. Watching some baseball.
Yeah, best place to be.
You're playing some baseball.
Yep, yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. And that ball, he's coming home, and he's out!
Good play.
Boy, that was a heck of a nice play.
Good play.
And that's the thing right here. You have Jackson Miller, Gabe Seavy's from the same team. A little more continuity, right, Coach?
That's why I do it like that.
There you go. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now. The run cut down. This is a close ball game.
It's looking like it's going to be a great ball game. But
Absolutely.
a lot of competitive guys.
Caden Deeney, and that is, I believe that's who I got. Nope, Gannon Miller. Caden Deeney. He's at second base, excuse me. So we have Gannon Miller at the plate from Ozark High School. He singled his first time bat.
The swing.
And ground ball to the shortstop.
Beat it.
And the out. So see if he gets out of the trouble. We're going to stay right here and have a conversation with this young man. Talk to us a little bit about your high school career. What was it like for you?
It was great. I was blessed to have the opportunity to play varsity all 4 years at the shortstop position. So I got to be around a lot of cool guys. Went through a coaching change, so I got to experience a bunch of different things in my high school career. But it was a great time, great opportunity.
What do you think helped you? You're to this point. Did it help you learn how to deal with adversity, grow up a little bit, mature, those types of things?
100%, especially playing as a freshman. Like I said, I was playing kids that were 3 years older than me, 18-year-olds, and it was a lot different. They were grown men. I was a little kid at the time, and it definitely took a lot of adjusting, a lot of mentally and physically, just having to come to the field every day with the same attitude, no matter what the outcome was.
What's that like? I know there's a lot of people. Say, "Oh, he's a friend." It's not usual, especially Class 6. You get into Class 5 and 6, there's not a lot of freshmen play at the varsity level.
Yeah, it was. I said it just came in at the right time. There was a spot that somebody needed to be there, and I took the spot and
didn't give it back, did you?
No, did not. No, I took that spot and I kept it all 4 years. It was a great time.
Number 15, Alex Rodriguez from Neosho High School on the mound for the Blue Squad in a 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 5th. We're talking with a young man from Raymore Peculiar, Diesel Purnell, going to Hutchinson Community College. What made you choose Hutchinson Community College?
So at first I was committed to a Division I school with all the changes. I came back and decided that Hutchinson was the best spot for me. The coaches are amazing, atmosphere is awesome, and I think they're going to help me advance my game and hopefully play at the Division I level after a year or two.
Where were you headed?
I was going to Jacksonville State in Alabama.
Okay. So what are some of the opportunities? What do you want, as far as baseball? I know the baseball part of it. When you go to school, what are you working at study-wise?
Business. So as of right now, just going to get the lower level stuff of business, and hopefully when I go to a 4-year school, I want to, not 100% sure yet, but I think I'm going to go into some construction safety management. Hopefully, if baseball doesn't work out, I want a construction business.
Okay, I like that. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
Dante Finley at the plate, Ruskin High School. You've seen him behind the plate. And that's in the dirt. What do you think how do you think your high school career, the coaches and things like that, has prepared you for this next level?
Like I said, it's gone through a lot of adversity. Playing 6A baseball, you face the best kids in the conference. These kids are multiple guys I've seen get drafted. I've faced the day before, and it's just a great opportunity to get better. And I think it's set me up for a good future.
I was 2 for 3 off that guy.
Exactly. Yeah, it's set me up very, very, very well. So.
All-Star Games, your selection here, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. The guys before me I've seen got selected, meant a lot to them. I think just coming out here, being able to not lay back, but just being able to have fun and have intent with everything is cool. Cool to see guys out here that want to do it and are as competitive as I am. I think it's a big thing I look at when playing baseball, is trying to be competitive and have teammates that want it as much as you do is awesome.
Absolutely. Dante Finley gets the walk. That's his second walk. He's on base with nobody out. Leadoff walk. What happens
now batting,
to those
number
walks?
10, Casey.
Turn into runs. You can't give out free bases, especially in this type of baseball.
Casey Griffin, Union High School, at the plate. Young man, thank you for stopping by, man.
I appreciate it. Thank
Absolutely. Oh, and that is a single. Look at that. There it is. And Miller to it.
Awesome. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate your time, young man. Good luck to you. Diesel Purnell, folks, chatting it up with us as
batting,
the Red Squad
11, Connor
comes up and puts a couple of runners on early in this bottom of the 5th inning. Carnuti at the plate. Connor Cornuti for that Union squad hit .407 on the season. Drove in 19 runs. Had 6 doubles, 13 ribbies. He's heading to East Central College to play after he is done this summer. Curveball misses and a little slip there. 3-0. Fastball on the outside corner, 3-1. Cornuti back in the box. Runner goes, and that's through the hole. I think he missed the bag. Yeah, I think he missed the bag.
Did he miss the bag?
I think he missed the bag. That's why he went back, which is smart. You missed the bag. It is what it is. I thought so. I think it could have been interference as well because he was there, and that's probably why he missed the bag.
Number 12, Tommy.
Go ahead and grab that.
What up, what up?
Tell the folks who you are, buddy.
My name is Brody Robeck, and I'm a graduated senior, and I'm going to Iowa next year.
Mr. Earlbeck joining us with Tommy Hutzler at the plate. St. Pius X High School. Did you see this young man? Did you guys play St. Pius X at all?
We never played St. Pius because they're, class 5, but I don't think we. No, we didn't play them.
Foul back into the net. Heading to the next thing, but we're going to take a step back, look back through your high school career. I mean, you've had a pretty good career in high school. What's it meant to you, buddy?
Yeah. It's just been fun playing at a high level for so long.
That's popped up and out of play. Well, you've had some colorful characters that you've played with over the last few years before Coach Wilson left. I mean, you guys have had some pretty strong teams.
Yeah, I mean, we had my freshman year had Dylan Grego, Gavin Siegfried, and then the sophomore year had Glick, and then I had Glick again junior year. And
He's
then,
an interesting
Luke Wilson.
dude, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's goofy as heck. But he's hell of a baseball player, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My towel's falling off my knee. I'm trying to keep them getting roasted.
Yeah, and it's hot out there.
That's not too bad. This is a nice setting for London broil.
Yeah, true.
But you were you and Philippi, which I was pronouncing that all wrong throughout the last few years. Oh yeah, I called him Felipe.
Felipe? Yeah. That's funny.
But you guys, leaders on this team this year, what was that mean to you, leaving that legacy and that next group coming in after you guys are gone?
I just think that is a good foundation to build off of and see what we did and give the other grades like confidence to do what we did again.
Absolutely.
And like obviously most of our team was seniors, but those young guys that were playing too will have a lasting impact from this season.
You had that freshman, Drew Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick,
there it is. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
I saw him. That's the first time I'd seen him play.
Really?
Looked good.
Yeah, I did. Stepped up and did the job.
Absolutely. Coach Josenberger,
yes.
First year, he was pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty impressive. He got a great group of guys.
Yes, he did, to be sure. And he helped you guys keep that on track and did a nice job taking you guys there, didn't he?
Yeah. It was perfect. He knew most of all of us that were seniors and many of the kids that were coming in and stepping up and took everybody under their.
Number 13, Colin DeSylvester.
Colin DeSylvester from Warrenton High School. This young man, look at these numbers. 508, 1354 OPS, 7 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 22 ribbies. This young man I saw him play quite a few times. Really athletic, and he's still undecided. He's a heck of a good baseball player.
Holy 508! I couldn't imagine. Oh.
Right?
Yeah,
He just stayed hot all season. Put the barrel on the ball, and just played really good, solid defense. Saw him make some really good plays at shortstop. Got a pretty good arm. Hit the ball hard there. It's going to be a double though. I think he landed a little short on the slide, didn't he?
I think he might have tripped and fell. He was trying to run too hard.
Bummer. So the double play gets him out. We're a 1-1 ball game. We're going to stick here just for a minute and talk with Mr. Earlbeck. You're headed to Iowa,
Yep.
of course, to pitch. Did you ever think that when you were growing up, you're going to be pitching, throwing Division I baseball?
No, I wasn't. I was never really like the big. Like I was very scrawny. I wasn't like physically gifted.
Yeah.
But I just kept throwing and just developing, like building my own body and to get where I am now and pay
Just
it
keep
off.
working, right?
Yeah. You don't even need to like work to be bigger. You just gotta work how your body is. I don't even know if that makes sense, but
I like that thought
just
process.
find a way that helps you throw fast or effective in any way. You don't gotta throw fast to be good, and just go out there and ball.
I remember watching, first time I saw you pitch was we were at Liberty North.
Yep.
It was the last year that Schneider and Jonas were there.
Yep.
And you threw a complete game 3-hit shutout.
I did. I remember that game. That was my only complete game that year.
Was it really?
Yeah. I was looking back at like past years after this year ended.
I was blown away. I was like, your junior year, and then this year you come back out and had a fantastic season. How do you take these experiences into the next chapter of your career and build on them?
Just having the back pocket, know that I did that, and almost like put a chip on my shoulder knowing that I can do that and I can use it to the next level.
Absolutely, because you're throwing against guys drafted, D1 players.
Yeah.
It'll
be a different atmosphere for sure.
Absolutely. I think it's the setting maybe that is overwhelming a little bit more than actually knowing the players. Wouldn't you agree?
Probably.
Going into a bigger stadium, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge step. Obviously, also just college in general. That'll be a big step. So, but I'm ready for it.
Absolutely. All-Star.
Now batting number
I'm glad
14,
you came, man.
Yeah, thank you. I was just up at Iowa, so I actually made the drive down here today, and I'm just happy to be here.
Absolutely. Hey, talk to us about this experience. You're in the dugout over there with these guys, and it's got to be having some fun, right?
Yeah, got a few buddies, got a teammate, and it's just good vibes over there, just talking to everybody, having a good time. This game's kind of serious, but not really, but
I think everybody wants to win, right?
Yeah, everybody wants to win, but it ain't that serious.
Right.
It's just having a good time out here.
What do you think of this young man here? Did you face him at Neosho?
We never played Neosho.
Versus Lewis?
No.
You guys didn't play Neosho?
No.
They're a little too far. Well, they're in there. I know it's down that way.
Way south, yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't get down that far.
Casey Griffin on the mound. Have you heard about Casey?
No.
Another young man throwing well. He's headed to
now batting number
where's
17.
Casey going? He's heading to Heartland Community. Saw him pitch early against Eureka.
Eureka, yeah, they're good.
Yep. Threw a very good game against Eureka, and this young man's had a nice season. I appreciate you stopping by. All-Star. I know you're not throwing today, but I'm glad you came, man.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's just.
Oh, Miller didn't get that. He told me the next time up he was going to try and pop one out.
I did. Well, it doesn't look like there's any wind, but the flag over there is indicating that the wind's coming in.
That wind is blowing. That one, he got. Hey, heck of an effort, young man.
Now
He was trying.
Yeah.
Because I thought that one, he got all of that one to left field.
Yeah.
He did. And it was just warning track, but that was the wind.
Yeah.
It pushed it back, so. You going to try and pop one out, man?
Nah, I'm going to try to use wood bat because I'm not hitting good with my metal bat. So we'll have to see.
Do what you can, right?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
Thanks for taking the time, buddy.
Yep, of course. I got nothing better to do. I might be down.
I think so. Nope. Nice catch by the young man from Ruskin.
All right.
Brody. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Now batting.
Brody Earlbeck, folks.
Peyton Bridell.
Two outs. Verslewis at first. Another pop-up. Oh! Brandon Hill flies out. Tyson Kaiser at the plate. Gets another life. Actually, I'm all kinds of messed up here, folks. So Park Hill, young man, is not coming to the plate. I think he might be only pitching, it looks like. He's undecided. But this is Peyton Burdell. That might have been, because Brandon Hill flew out, and we went directly to Peyton Burdell. Got to talking with Brody Earlbeck and lost my place. Sorry, guys. Casey Griffin on the mound trying to strand that runner at second. There's two outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the top half of the 6th inning. Runner goes. Burdell pops it up. Ground ball, third baseman, that's D. Sylvester up with it. Smooth for the out. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. 1-1 score.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for giving me that class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, folks, we're back. I want to see, make sure that's on there. I got Coach Hicks just talking to him.
Hello.
They'll tell us.
Check. Mic check.
I think we're good. All right, we got Logan, Kirchhoff from Marshall High School coming up. Hit .310 on the season, 11 ribbies, and a couple of doubles. So Marshall High School, where is Marshall?
Marshall is on I-70, or actually 65 highway. Go 70 west. to the Marshall Junction, 70 and 65, and go north. And there it's about 5-10 miles up the road up there. It's where Missouri Valley College is.
Oh, that's right. I have been there, actually, because I went and watched my son play there from when he played for Hannibal LaGrange.
Yep.
There you go. Pitched up there at Mo Valley.
Yeah, Mo Valley,
Yeah,
the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hey, listen, I've slept a lot since then.
Yes, I understand that.
Oh, mercy. All right. We'll get Casey Griffin to come up here shortly. He's going to finish this inning.
14, Logan Kirchhoff.
Logan Kirchhoff at the plate. And then we'll be back to the top with Ethan Lip. Jordan Martin. Good call by Dad up there. Oh, mercy. He's like, thanks, Dad. Oh, that's a ball up high. We have Mr. Rodriguez back out on the mound from Neosho to pitch the bottom of the sixth. 1-1 ball game, man. It's been a good baseball game.
This has been a really good game. You know, this is one of those games where you can look at the rosters and you go, well, Class 6 is just going to blow them out of the water. And that's not the case.
No.
None at all.
There's a lot of, I mean, we saw this. That's grounded through the middle. Kirchhoff, good piece of hitting. Jumped on the fastball and got a leadoff single. You look at Vianney this year, Platte County, to the top. Of course,
Now batting,
1-2.
number 1,
Could,
Ethan
I
Flip.
think, compete at the Class 6 level. They had the guys, maybe not the depth in pitching from Platte County, but definitely Vianney.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know that much about Vianney. And is that going to push them up to Class 6 next year? Going as far as they did?
So, yeah, because it was only the 1 points that dropped out. They're probably going to be right back up to Class 6 next year. Yeah.
Well, and I don't think Platte County is very far away from bumping up either with the way they're growing north of the river up there. Yeah. It might be a couple of years.
Done a nice job with that program.
He has. We did not play them this year. We played them last year, and it was a barn burner game at their place, and it was a great game. I think it was like 10-9, something like that.
Oh, man. I met Coach Sipes the first time when they were there in, I believe it was 22. Some old East, there's some old South. We were covering that there. And he had a good squad, and they won it then.
Yes.
You know, so again this year, and I mean, they that surprised a lot of people. It surprised me. I thought they could compete with anybody.
Yeah.
But that they put the 14 runs up on a Vianney, very good Vianney squad. That was surprising. So, great jump by Kirchhoff to get to second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ethan Lip. Big spot here. I mean, that's the go-ahead run there at second base with nobody out, and that is ball 3. Seen these pitchers pitch around some trouble.
Yeah, they've done a good job, both sides.
The young man Purnell that you got up there, right back. Enjoyed that conversation with him. Ground ball to the shortstop, up. And the out. Good hustle by Lip. That made that closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that ball wasn't hit real hard, but the shortstop did a great job of charging in and making a good throw. And that was a little closer than you would think it would have been.
So the go-ahead run is now 90 feet away. Jordan Martin at the plate. Takes strike 1. I mean, somebody might have to bunt somebody over, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I tell you what, this Jordan Martin, he's impressive here. Just size-wise, going to Arkansas.
Right. And you know, you look at the young man there, there's still a lot of room for...
he's got the frame.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I've been impressed with, Dave? There it is, and that is down and fair. Martin rounds first and comes up and stops, and there is the go-ahead run on an RBI single. He has knocked in both runs here for this Red squad. That's the second RBI today for Jordan Martin.
If they pull this off, he may be the MVP.
It looks like it could be. But just the conversations with these young men, it has been a lot of fun, and it's been some really fun conversations.
Yeah, they're enjoyable. I know I went down to check on our little announcers that are in the hot box over there, see if they need anything. I was standing over there by the dugout and talking to Deanie from Truman, and Diesel was there, and Riggins from Lee Summit West, and they're talking about, and Deanie's like, man, it's hot, and I can't wait to get home and get in the shower. And I'm like, hey, you got to stop and get you some ice cream somewhere. Then we had a whole conversation. There was a group conversation about what kind of shake do you like? Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla?
Walls grounds out. That's a nice play by the shortstop. Don't get too greedy.
Now batting number 4.
Got the out. It's 2 outs now with Martin at second.
That shortstop is Evan Abbott from Staley. Nice job. He's made 2 nice plays there. I only have him down as an outfielder.
Yeah. Well, coaches, it's All-Star game.
All-Star game. Yeah.
See what he does.
Might as well.
So Mason Wall is down. Gabe Seavey from Rockwood Summit at the plate. He's grounded into a double play and struck out. Got an extra run out there. Big spot here. It's outside. It's a big moment. If you can tack on another run here, Coach, that'd be huge.
Yeah, it would be. That would be, especially if Class 5 pitching stays pretty tough the way it is.
Mm-hmm. It's outside.
We were having awesome conversation, and those guys started like, well, I think we're going to stop for ice cream then. I said, you guys stop and get you some Steak and Shake or Culver's or something like that. And
get some good little Andy's frozen custard.
Oh, there you go.
There you
That's
go.
the best.
Yes, it is. Is that going to be caught? And he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Folks,
he was trying
small
to catch.
details. I know he dropped that, but right over here, I love this. Peyton Purdell is all the way to the net here as a catcher.
Yes.
Talking, you got room. Those are the little things that you got to watch, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, it is. And on the other end, the first baseman was kind of nonchalant of that a little bit, catching it down by his shoulder instead of reaching up and catching it, and kind of lost sight of it a little bit, and it just popped out of his glove.
Can't relax.
Nope, you can't. Got to squeeze it up.
Seavey's still alive. We'll see if it costs him. And that is a 3-2 count now. Excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Peyton Burdell, when he checked in, we were, we have him listed as a first base DH, and he's a bigger kid.
Oh yeah. We're checking out how many hits the Class 6 squad is here, folks. They got 2 hits so far, 3 hits. I'm working it here. I'm helping with Coach here. We're going through. 3 hits on the day. 4 hits on the day. Tyson, 4 hits on the day, Coach.
Wow. That's an impressive job by Class 5 pitching right there.
Absolutely. Well, and here's the thing. These aren't, you've had Alex Alsop, which could be an all-state pitcher at Class 5. I'm not sure how they're going to vote.
Evan Abbott.
I mean, the kid, he's really good. You've got Casey Griffin, could be an all-state.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be 1, 2, honorable mention. These are, in my opinion, 2 all-state pitchers. Carter Hollingsworth could be. We've seen Gabe Seavey could be. These are all-state type pitchers that are thrown out here.
Yeah, and that's what we want. We want the best, the cream of the crop, to come out and display their talents against each other.
Evan Abbott. takes the first pitch and puts it in. Well, there we go. That was 5 hits.
5 hits. Okay.
Now batting number 3, Brody.
But this young man, he's 2 for 3 today. He's got the double. So he's got a double and a single. Brings up behind him here,
Brody Earlbeck, yes.
And the steal. Oh, my goodness.
Good backup.
I think they want that run back, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Coach Latham over at third. Tell him to be aggressive. And why not?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Might as well, since you got all dressed up.
Yeah. Starting
and
to get late.
That is going to get foul.
That had the distance.
That had the distance. You know what? I was talking with Earlbeck. I said, "You got to hit a home run." He goes, "Nah." And he almost did. Right.
He almost got it. That crazy
and he's
wind.
using a wood bat. He told me, he goes, "I ain't been hitting well with my metal bat, so I'm going to use a wood bat." And that was with a wood bat, Coach.
With the wind blowing in from center.
Yes. Put a charge into that.
Yes, he
oh, my
did.
goodness. Ground ball over the glove. Coming up, Carnuti. That's the way baseball is. You hit one out of the park, but foul, and then you ground it out.
You roll one over the pitcher's head. And
oh, it's a fun game.
Yep, he wanted that pitch too.
Yes. Nice play by Carnuti over there at second base. He's made a couple of nice plays today as well. Runner, though, at third base with less than 2 outs and a grounder, and he's safe. I'm not so sure that Mr. Walls maybe shouldn't have let that just try and go foul.
Maybe. That looked an awful lot like that one earlier in the game that they made the play on. I don't know if it would have went foul. That was a tough call right there.
Tough one right there. I mean, I don't know if you're going to get him anyway.
Right.
Maybe I'll just see what happens.
Yeah. Take a chance and try and get an out.
Exactly.
They weren't going to get the runner coming home either.
So we got another tie ball game, 2-2. Keaton Scrivener with the infield single and RBI. So they've added a couple of more hits here in this inning, Coach.
Yeah, maybe
Great jump by Scrivener. Excuse me.
Maybe me talking about them hitting maybe woke them up a little bit. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think they can hear me. They're not going to listen to me anyway.
Diesel Purnell at the plate, trying to knock his teammate in here. Grab the lead. These are your boys out here, Coach.
Yeah, I'm
working hard.
I should probably not say a whole lot here, but I always want. You know what? These All-Star games are fun, but you always want them to do well, especially when they're your guys. And they're an opportunity here that they're used to having throughout the year. So we'll see what happens against this tough Union pitcher.
Purnell's had 17 ribbies, 489 average on the season. A couple of bombs. He'd probably like to have a bomb right here, I'd imagine.
I think his power side is the left side.
Is that right? Grounded to the pitcher, Griffin. Makes the play for out number 2. Scrivener
number 9,
to third base.
Dawson.
And we got another tie ball game here. And Nick Dawson.
Another left-handed hitter here.
There's been a lot of lefties today.
Yeah.
Truman kid, 343 on the season, 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run, 26 ribbies. So I think he's got some opportunity to do some damage here, maybe get that lead for them. Never know what can happen with getting that runner to third base. Wild pitch.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Pass ball.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see a suicide squeeze, though. Not in the All-Star game. That's one rule in an All-Star game. You don't
do
bunt.
that.
You don't bunt.
Don't bunt.
Get up there and get your hacks.
So it's 3-0 now. Oh, no. Sorry, ball 4. That's
Now
the
batting,
second
number
walk.
10, Anthony Manfredi.
Brings up Manfredi. 347 on the season. 7 doubles. 10 RBIs. I like this. Going to UMKC business.
Yes.
Studying business. I love that.
Yep.
Takes a strike.
Not playing baseball. He's ready to move on with the next phase, and so I hope he's really enjoying today because I'm assuming that this is probably the last game he will play.
Right. Hey, you know what? Understand where you're at and what you're going to do in the next, in the next phase of your life. He's had a good career. It looks like playing baseball at Truman.
Yeah.
And take those memories with you.
Right. And on a good note here, drive in your teammate at first, and and make good memories.
Good memories. That's right, Coach. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second and third, the runner advances. Woohoo! 2-2. Tough spot here. Griffin definitely doesn't want to give this up. Oh, that's a great pitch at the knees.
Yeah, that was. I'm impressed with Casey Griffin.
Yes, sir. He gets Manfredi looking. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th, 2-2.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. 1 stone to face, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks, number 20 taking over. Garrett Anderson from Lee Summit West, heading to Drury University.
Hey.
I'm going to take another drink of water, folks, and we'll be right back.
Just told me he's going to try it again.
We're going to get Casey Griffin up here, but he wants to go swing a bat. Why not?
Yeah.
You ain't going to swing too many bats in your college career anyway.
An all-star game.
Go ahead and do it, man. Swing away, buddy. Number 6, Jackson Miller, coming up. You've seen this young man, Garrett Anderson from Lee Summit West, heading to Drury. What do you think about him, Coach?
He's good. He got some velocity, but he also has a nice slider and a good change and a good curve.
Yeah.
Not overpowering, mid-80s. But he's tall and lanky, and he hides the ball well, and it looks like he just, there it is.
Mid-80s with spin gets a lot of people out.
Yep. Worked for Greg Maddox.
Jackson Miller at the plate. Rockwood Summit takes a ball. 339 on the season for this young man. He's heading to Quincy University to play some baseball. First team all-conference utility. And, that Rockwood Summit team, Coach Schneider's squad, they got to the state championship round at Springfield. Took home 3rd place.
I believe they did, yes.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
And enjoyed watching that squad play. They beat, I know who it was, because it was Vianney and Platte County.
Yes.
And it was Rockwood Summit and Marshfield.
Oh, yes, Marshfield. Yes. And what a run for Marshfield, too.
Wasn't that a good?
It was.
And they swung the bats very well at the state championships.
Yeah.
Even against Vianney, when they played Vianney, I thought they had good at bats as Miller walks to lead off the bottom of the 7th. And I thought That's the first time I'd seen Marshfield play in the season. We'd had them ranked. They were playing good opponents. They didn't have to play Willard in the championship game. That West Plains took care of that.
Yep.
And which was surprising, but and they had a good path. Great run.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Marshfield.
Yeah. Yep.
Dante Finley back up. He struck out twice today and pops that one foul back out of play. Oh, damn. That put a dent in something. Do you guys play Ruskin at all, Coach?
No. Actually, they were in our district last year, but they were not this year. So they're in a little bit lower division than we are. I think it said white division. White. Yeah. So those are mainly Class 5s.
Strike 3.
And I tell you what, Coach Howell at Ruskin
number 9.
has done a tremendous job. These are the first 2 Ruskin players we've had as part of the Senior All-Stars in a long, long time.
Wow.
And he's doing a good job with it. He's trying to build a program, and where he's at, it's really hard to do. But he's got those guys playing, RBI and urban youth and things like that. And that's where it starts.
Throw down and couldn't finish the play. Stolen base for Jackson Miller. That's a good throw.
Class 5 looking to retake the lead here.
Yep, 2-0. 2 outs though. Dante Finley at the plate. He's walked twice. 3-0. On deck is Mr. Casey Griffin. Doing a job, baby. Do it. And that is ball 4. There you go. So got the walk ahead of him, Mr. Griffin.
Base.
Number 10.
First and second here.
Griffin.
Yeah. Go ahead run with 2 outs at second base, and Mr. Griffin has an opportunity to add to his RBI total on the season. Oh, little dribbler. He's going to have to hurry, and he gets him. I thought that was 2 outs.
I thought that was 3.
Evidently, the scoreboard is incorrect. So he did do a job.
He did.
That was just 1 out. Okay, we were wrong. We're chatting it up. And so, Mr. Griffin.
I did see 2 outs on that before that.
I thought so.
That's okay.
That's all right. We're here.
Now there's 2 outs.
And my crack staff says it was incorrect, so it was just 1 out.
Okay.
We're freaking us out.
Hey, he did it. He did a job right there.
Yes, he did a job.
He gave himself up, got the run in, and got an error out of it.
Yeah.
So they got a chance to add another one on here.
Carnuti at the plate now. Did your job, buddy.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
So fresh off the sprint to first base, go ahead and catch your breath, young man.
Heard he made a good play.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, made a nice play. Because you made it close. Made it close.
I like to think myself as Ellie Day the Cruiser run down the line.
Tell the folks who's talking here.
I'm Casey Griffin. I'm committed to Heartland Community College for pitching.
Now, where is Heartland?
Heartland is in Normal, Illinois.
Normal, Illinois, Coach. There you go. We were wondering where that was. So there you go.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours away from St. Louis, about an hour away, or 3 hours away from my house.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Carnuti.
Yeah.
That's a big extra run right there. There's your dude, right?
Yep.
He did that for you quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Now batting number 12.
Look him here.
Tommy Huxler.
So
that one.
RBI single for Carnuti. Carnuti. I'll get it right here in a minute. I'll spit it out. Hey, you know what? That's 3 games of talking names. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Haven't lost it yet. Tommy Hutzler at the plate. Young man from St. Pius X. So let's talk to Mr. Griffin. Pretty good year for you, young man.
Yeah. It's been a really good year at I didn't really have I had a great start to the season. Not really a big pitching career for this year. I was more hitting until about the end of the season where I finally started to find the zone and pump more strikes and throw harder.
We're going to stick right here, talk with Mr. Casey Griffin. Now, I saw you early. You were in the Troy Classic. I came out, watched you pitch against Eureka. I thought you pitched pretty well.
Oh, yeah. I think that was against Troy. I think we pitched against Troy that game.
I thought it was Eureka. Was it Troy?
Yeah, it was Troy.
Okay, Troy.
Yeah, I think I hit 88, 89 that game.
Yeah.
I was just wind up my back, letting it eat, and it was fine in the zone.
Wind at my back. It does that at Troy High School. That's a fact.
Fine in the zone, throwing well. I wish I finished that game with the complete game. First game of the year.
It was
game.
early.
Yeah.
It was early. Talk to us about your guys' season. You know, it's your last year. You guys had a really good squad. You've been good the last few years. Talk to us about your high school career. What does it mean to you?
Well, a lot of roller coasters through sophomore, junior, and senior season. The Morley, where I just played varsity ball. Sophomore year, I was used more as a pitcher. I didn't have the velo back then, but I had the location, the pitch location. I could spot wherever I wanted to. And going in and losing first round of Borgia, when you get put in relief as a sophomore against all those guys, and they're getting they went on to win. Did they win? They went Final Four that year, didn't they? Second state?
Second.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, going out there as a sophomore, pitching 2 innings against a Final Four team, that's puts a lot of pressure on you, but I did well. I threw my 2 innings.
Though, right?
Oh, yeah. I threw my 2 innings. I did well. And then same thing with junior year. I had an incredible season, getting second team All-State that year. And we had to go against Borgia again. I pitched against Rolla, and we went in 14 innings with Rolla the day before the championship. So we were all tired, and then we were winning, I think 6-4 that game. We lost on 2 balk calls.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that hurt. And then this year again, coming in there in that situation, bases loaded, 2 outs, I think, down 4-0, putting the 4th inning, I think, and coming there and just doing my job. I think I hit 90 that game too, which is impressive.
Do you think it's helped you grow as a pitcher that you were able, your pitchability, you were able to pitch spot balls, and your velocity just kind of came with you?
It
just grew.
Yeah, I feel like that's where that's why I'm here right now, is because I was able to. I could always locate. I could always do all that. It's just the velo. I always lacked the velo until I got with Andy Marks about 2 years ago almost, and he kind of picked me up and told me just to eat and work out, and never really don't just be sitting around because you're sitting around, you're not, and someone's working harder than you. So I'm always trying to up and do something active, eat food, and you just get as big as possible. I think I gained 20 pounds in 3 months. I'm getting up there. But I've also gained 10 miles an hour in 2 years, so I guess that's a good place to be.
Yeah. We have Caden Deeney at the plate, Truman High School. We have on the mound Ethan Lipp from Jeff City. We are talking with Casey Griffin. Casey, you...
base hit.
That's a leadoff single here in the top of the 8th inning.
Almost got him at first.
Now batting, number 12, Gannon Miller.
Why Heartland Community College, bud?
Heartland, so Heartland, I was talking to a couple schools. I was talking to Lindenwood at one point, and then I was talking to EIU for a little bit. I just decided to go. I was talking to a lot of D2s. I decided to go JUCO because this was before. Is that kid whistling on the mic over there?
Somebody's whistling. That's all right.
But
Yeah, I talked to a lot of D2s, and I actually committed there before they changed the rule. And but Heartland, that's just a top tier program. They sent a text out to all the incoming freshmen and all the players. He said he's tired of losing. They lost 15 games, so he wants to win everything. And he said show up in the best shape of your life, or you're gonna get in the best shape of your life pretty quick. So I like to be a part of a winning program right there. And plus they won I think Juke World National Champions in 2023 or 2022, one of the two. So they're a really good program. A lot of people have went through there.
Got some high standards, right?
Oh yeah. I went to their camp, and that's really where it started. I was I think 88, 89, and I was throwing just two seams, and they were just dying. They're going to the plate and dying. They're nasty. I think that's what caught them.
I love the pitchability part of it. If you can get guys out, velocity always works. We understand that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if you can't hit spots, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because once you catch up to that fastball and you're just throwing it down the middle,
Yep.
it can go a long way. That's why my whole life.
Out at 2. Oh, and he air mails it,
man.
but he's going to be there. Nice job backing it.
But my whole life, I've always been throwing a knuckle curveball. I throw it at least 80. I've hit 80 on the clock a couple times with the knuckle curveball, and it just drops. Sometimes I was talking to my catcher today, actually, and he said it moved like sometimes like a screwball.
Is that right?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Now batting, number 14,
Finn
Versulus.
Versulus.
That's a name.
It's interesting.
That's a name.
That's a moniker.
When I saw Truman, I did not know. I knew it wasn't gonna be college, but Truman High School.
Didn't know it was there?
No, I didn't have no idea.
Truman High School.
Saw this guy walking in. Oh, is that right by?
So you got Neosho here. I mean, there's
I've heard of Neosho before.
Neosho.
And then saw some guy walking in with a T on it, big red T. I thought I was getting scouted over here. My MLB team.
Oh, mercy. Being selected to the All-Star Game, what does that mean to you?
Oh, it's everything. At first, wait, hold up. Oh yeah. Oh no, he swam it. Oh, they still called him out.
Oh, got him. Great pick move.
Oh yeah, that was really nice. We were going to go against him if they beat Camden. I was not excited about that. But being selected here it means a lot. It really proves what you've done your all 4 years of high school. A lot of good talent here.
Yes, there is.
Mostly,
a lot of good talent.
lots of good talent. A lot of commits too. I wasn't expecting that many commits here. I guess I did.
Oh. Duck and cover.
Yep.
Duck and cover. There is, and it's been a lot of fun. We've been here all day. We started at 10 o'clock with the class 1 and 2.
How'd that go?
It went very well. It was fun. It was talked to a lot of the guys, some really good baseball players, guys that are going on to play at the next level as well. And some junior colleges, a lot of NAIA.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
I saw a mission commit. I was talking to mission for a while.
Yep.
Saw a couple of those.
And listen, NAIA baseball in this state is very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. You go to Missouri Baptist, you got to be a heck of a dude.
One of my not old friends, but one of the people that I've talked to about my pitching, he went to Missouri Baptist, and I think he went on a tryout to, I don't know what, I think it was a Kansas City, like, what is it called? It goes like something. It goes pro ball, and then they sit down to AAA, AA. Okay. So I think he made the AA team of the Kansas City on MOBAP. He went to MOBAP.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. Hey, it's there.
Oh yeah.
It's there.
I was talking to a D3, and they said someone on the team was getting drafted.
Is that right?
Yeah. I was like, wow. Made me question my moves on going JUCO or D3, but I decided to just stick with my gut.
What do you think of this guy right here?
Oh, he's good. I think he closed the game against us. Didn't you close the game against it? Yeah, he's
That's
too hard.
Mr. Colin D. Sylvester.
Oh, yeah. I was on first base when he came in. I was happy.
Well, hey, young man. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
Good luck, and wish you a lot more success.
Hope it comes. Hopefully going to a 4-year after.
Yeah. It'll be there.
Oh,
You
sure.
got to believe it, right?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Mr.
Thank you.
Casey Griffin.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
So, red team works out of it again. They're back up 4-2 lead. We're in the bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the eighth.
Bottom of the eighth, excuse
Yes.
me.
Now batting.
So
Don't scare me like that. I don't want this game to end, to be honest with you. This is a great game. I've had a blast today. I've got to watch more baseball today than I have in the past with this. So,
Is that right?
Yeah.
Very good. Strike one. Garrett Anderson back out for the bottom of the eighth inning. So it looks like I saw Carter Hollingsworth. Oh, look at this. We got Jake Riggin.
Jake Riggins. Heck yeah, I'll turn this over to you. Yes, sir. This is the throne, baby. You're on it.
All right.
So tell the folks who's joining us.
I'm Jake Riggin. I went to East Summit West.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We got to see this young man in action this year.
Yeah.
Did you see that face?
What?
Oh, I was laughing at Mr. D. Sylvester. He was like, why didn't I swing at that? It was 2-2, but we did get to see Mr. Riggin pitch. Oh, that ball is hammered in the gap. He didn't miss that one. He's on his horse, and he's heading for 3.
Hose him.
And I think he's going to be there. Standing up with a triple, Mr. D. Sylvester. This young man has been swinging the bat like this all year, folks. That is nothing new.
Now batting.
So a single and a 3-bagger for Mr. D. Sylvester. You glad you're not out there for that one, right?
Yeah. Can't have that.
Talk to us about your high school career. It's your last,
Yeah, no, it was good. Had it developed well at West. It's a great program.
Absolutely.
Coach Meyer runs it well.
Got to meet Coach Meyer. It was fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that.
Yeah. He's a good talker. He's great.
And that is popped up. Tagging. The throw is coming home.
good
Oh,
he's out.
and he is out. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's a hose right there, baby. That is number 11 out there. Caden Deeney from Truman High School throws a strike to cut down Mr. D. Sylvester. Still huffing and puffing from the triple. Keeps the game within 2 runs. Heck of a play, 2 outs.
Great play.
You like those defensive plays, don't you?
Those are awesome. Those are the best. Saves the ERA.
Absolutely. Anyway, back to your high school career.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it was good. This year was great. Got the opportunity to start, which was a blessing, And I think we had a overall pretty solid year.
Were you when did you first get your start at varsity?
My first start came last year, my junior year, at the start of the year. I ended up being more of a bullpen arm that year, though. And then this year, I was kind of stepped up into that starting role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you, you guys this year, what was it like for you guys? I think there was maybe some expectations that maybe not quite where you thought you guys thought you might be.
Yeah, we had some. Obviously, the rankings, you try not to look at them, but we got some respect early in the year. And, we didn't live up to it in that sense maybe, but I think we had a good year. A lot of guys grew.
Yeah. And when we got a chance to talk with Coach Meyer, he said, look, we're younger than people think we are.
Very young. We graduated, I think, 11 or 12 seniors last year, so yeah.
Yeah. So, and you guys made a good run in districts.
Yeah, decent run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Finished out the season pretty well.
Definitely.
Got some good wins
Yes.
there that I think helped you guys with going into districts. Yeah.
Definitely, I would agree. We definitely were a better team at the end than we were at the start, which is what you want to see.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Talk to us about the next step for you.
Yeah, so I had kind of a whirlwind of a recruiting process, but I think we finally found home at State Fair, and that's where we'll be going.
We're going to hang right here. We're going to the bottom or the top of the 9th inning. This could be it right here for the Blue Squad.
Yep.
But State Fair, why you choose State Fair?
I got family from Sedalia, and this late in the recruiting cycle, I was able to get a decent academic offer, which was a blessing.
Absolutely.
So yeah, got family who knows the coaches and close enough to home where my family might be able to drive out, see a game,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And State Fair, they're starting to put together a pretty
They're a
good
growing program.
Yeah. I like what they've done. Seen a couple kids. Josh Hagel.
Yes, sir.
From Knob Noster's been there. You had Sam Pauley, who's now on to 4-year school, and he had a great high school career at Washington. Played very well for State Fair. And so there's some dudes that have gone that I'm aware of that have been there and moving on.
Yes,
is
sir.
that your goal? You
Yes,
looking
sir.
for that next step?
Yeah, I kind of got a taste of it with my first commitment. Going out of State Fair, I want to go to a Division I school. Like that'll be my goal, and I hope I'll be able to achieve that goal, and we'll see.
What are you still working on in your development process that you think will help you get there, Jake?
I need to improve my changeup. I honestly, I don't think I threw a changeup in this game. I need to get that to be a consistent pitch, especially as a lefty against right-handed batters, to have something going, fading away from their barrel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get that run, get that tunneling.
Get the arm side run, get it away from their barrel. Lots of ground balls that way too.
Absolutely. Yeah, get that rollover, right?
Yep.
All-Star Game.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
What do you think about this?
This has been fun. I've loved it. Got to meet some guys even guys that live close that I've never really talked to before.
Right.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Not too far of a drive either.
No, not bad at all. Quick hour and a half, hour 45.
Yep. And it's a beautiful day, sun shining.
Great day.
Here it is.
Good game.
Yeah.
Hopefully the guys can rally here.
Congratulations on a good career,
Now batting,
buddy.
number 17, Brandon.
Great success. Continued success to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Of course.
Jake Riggin, folks.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's all right. Here we are. Brandon Hill at the plate. He's tried to hit a couple out of here. Got close once. He's put some really good swings on the baseball. Big swing and a miss. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here in the top of the 9th inning, Carter Hollingsworth from Fort Zumwalt East High School on the mound here to try and close out this win for the Red Squad, Class 5. This young man had quite the career at East, and we're going to give you some of that information. That's a walk.
Now batting, number 18, Tyson Kaiser.
Hollingsworth had a 1.41 ERA this year, 3-0, 36 strikeouts, only 13 walks in 34 2/3 innings. 4-year varsity starter. I remember watching this young man as a freshman, and he's the all-time career record holder, at East for games pitched, games started, innings pitched, and strikeouts. Heading to State Fair Community College himself. So the walk by Brandon Hill Brings up. I got the wind blowing on me here. This is getting. There we go. Tyson Kaiser, Park Hill High School at the plate. Runner goes. Brandon Hill with a stolen base. So, one run closer at second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kaiser. Grounded off the plate. It's going to be a tough play, and he's up with it, and he's safe. Kaiser with the wheels. Mason Walls, great effort coming up there, but Kaiser a little too fast. Peyton Burdell at the plate. North Point High School.
Now batting number 21, Peyton Burdell.
GAC, their first year in the GAC Central. Moved there after they went to Class 6 this year. 393 on the year, 20 RBI, so he's got an opportunity to add to that. Nice job over there by the catcher. That's what I thought. Logan Kirchhoff behind the plate from Marshall High School. Kept that run at third base. I think Hollingsworth would like to get a ground ball here, get that double play with Evan Abbott coming up. I think we're still on. Check.
Check it. Check. Mic check.
All right. I didn't think I turned it off.
Was off.
And that's a fair ball. Runner's coming home. So Brandon Hill scores
Now batting
on
number 2,
the
Evan
ground
Abbott.
out by Peyton Burdell.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I don't know if the microphone is still on or not, but we're going to find out. We lost some papers, but we got them back. Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
So Evan
Check.
Abbott at the plate.
Thank you.
All right, Evan Abbott now. It's a 4-3 ball game. Runner at second, tying runs at second, 1 out. Evan Abbott's been pretty good here, double a single.
Some heavy discussions going on about MVP now.
I can imagine in this kind of ball game. I don't think you can actually decide it too much yet until this one's finished. As close as
You are correct. We are going to most likely wait until the end of this and let them figure it out from there.
I don't blame you there. Two balls and a strike.
Tough part of that Class 6 lineup right now with the leadoff and 2, 3, 4 coming up here.
Ooh. That's a tough pitch to take. 3-1. My goodness. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Abbott trying to tie it on that pitch. Big spot. Kaiser at second. It's outside. It's a walk.
Class 5 team here playing no doubles defense late in the game. That's a smart move right there, especially in a tight game like this.
So here's Earlbeck. The walk to Abbott. Earlbeck struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, grounded out to the second baseman. Takes ball 1. Hollingsworth working hard in this inning. He just hasn't found that groove to get the ball. His ball moves a lot, and he just hasn't found it to work back towards the plate. Big cut from Earlbeck. 2 balls and a strike. Popped up.
One more.
And I think that's going to get out of play. It does. Let's work back even. 2-2. We got a baseball on the field. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either.
There's nobody in the bullpen, and that foul ball went in the bullpen. I think it was inadvertent.
All right. We're working it out. 1 out, 2-2, 2 on. A lot of deuces here. Not a great hand in cards, but, you know.
Good.
Foul tipped into the glove. Earlbeck kind of punches the ground with his bat, and Hollingsworth gets a big out right
Now
there.
batting number 5, Keaton Scrivener.
Keaton Scrivener.
Scrivener, yes.
Yes. All right. At the plate, had the RBI infield single, and he fouls that one back. He's got an opportunity again. It's down 0-1. Hollingsworth trying to seal it for the Red Squad. Well, that's a great curveball. Has him way out front. 0-2. You know, it's interesting in high school, you see kids, right-handed pitchers, they're almost uncomfortable to pitch to a lefty.
Yeah. Yeah, that ball breaking inside like that. And then
There we go.
And a great pitch.
There it
And
is.
Hollingsworth finishes it off for the win.
Now we
Red
have to
team,
go.
that's their first win of the day.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And now we're going to go down and figure out who the MVPs for this are.
There we go. And we're going to be posting those interviews later this evening, folks. I want to say thank you to the Missouri High School Baseball Coaches Association for inviting us out to live stream today. These gentlemen have put on a great event here. We want to thank you for tuning in, and glad you joined us. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button here. We got podcasts. We got more stuff coming. We appreciate it very much. Thanks for tuning in today, and for my crack staff, Warren and Drew Klutz, bringing you all the pictures. Thank you very much. Everybody have a great day in the Lord, and good night from the ballpark.
Please stay for the Class 5 and 6.